What are you doing on Saturday, the 3rd of August? I'm going to invite everybody that's watching this video, whatever political persuasion you're from, whatever colour or creed you are, if you believe in freedom and you want to fight for freedom, come to London to our demonstration on the 3rd of August. What are we demonstrating about? We're demonstrating because a journalist was sent to prison for telling the truth. Tommy Robinson is in prison for telling the truth. He didn't say anything that was false. He didn't say anything that was untrue. Everything he said was in the public domain. The questions that he asked were not unreasonable questions. He was thrown into prison because he told the truth about issues that we cannot mention, that we must whisper about. I had a YouTube video. I'm banned from Facebook, so I can't do videos on Facebook anymore. I had a YouTube video removed this week because I actually had the audacity to call out fascist groups, religious fascist groups, left-wing fascist groups, and right-wing fascist groups. And for calling out fascist groups, my video was removed from YouTube, and I tried to appeal it, and they rejected the appeal. So there's something going fundamentally wrong with freedom, not just in our country but in Western civilization as a whole, because obviously YouTube isn't a British company. So what we've got to do, we've got to get out on the streets and we've got to protest. And the focal point of these protests is Tommy Robinson, because Tommy Robinson has been put in prison for saying things and doing things that we have all said and done. The fact that it was outside a courtroom should not influence anything. And the lies that have been told by the mainstream media are absolutely staggering. So on the 3rd of August, we're having a mass demonstration in London. We're not giving the location away, and the reason that we're not giving the location away is because the fascist left are threatening to attack us. The fascist left, the communists, the Stalinists are threatening to attack our demonstration. So we'll put out the location of our demo with hours to go. So if they want to organise a picket, or they want to organise a counter demonstration, well, they're going to have to work out exactly where we're going to be. But what I would say to any of Tommy's supporters that want to come, get to central London on the 3rd of August. The demonstration will be between 1 and 3 o'clock. 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. It will be in central London. And we're going to give the location out, like I say, shortly before the event actually takes place. And it's sad that we have to do that. It's sad that we can't tell people where they've got to be because of fear of them getting attacked by these so-called anti-fascists who put masks on and carry red flags which are basically batons. If you've ever seen the red flags they carry, they're on a short stick that's a baton. They can wrap the flag up round the baton and actually hit people with it. These cowardly thugs from Antifa. Well, we're not going to rise to it. We're going to let the police deal with the fascist thugs from the left. And what we're going to do is have our peaceful, legal demonstration. And we're going to push for Tommy to be released and for this conviction to be overturned. Because this is scandalous, what's happening in our country, where people have been locked up for saying things. And I also believe a day's coming when they're going to start banning our demonstrations, where they're going to try and pass legislation that bans us assembling together to protest. And that's what we've got to fight against. We've got to make sure that that doesn't happen. So on the 3rd of August, be in central London from, I would say, start gathering between 12 and 1 o'clock. Once we give the location out, you'll know where to come to. Be in central London between 12 and 1 o'clock, and we've got some great speakers. We're going to have an absolutely amazing day, and we've got to call this government out, and we've got to call the establishment out for what they're doing to people who are patriotic and love this country and are speaking out on issues that nobody else dare mention. So we'll see you all on the 3rd of August.